blue.
Come on now.
You're going hunting.
I've never been hunting in my life. You got a hard time for this stuff. I'm just trying to say.
I like it. I like it. All right. Okay, so for injuries, Ben Broniker and Kyle Long will both be out. And then Khalil, Allen, and Bilal will all be day to day. So again, so no changes for Khalil and Allen, and then Bilal was the new one for the week, and so he's in day-to-day deal.
Did Bilal's injury happen in practice, or was it something from Sunday?
It's just more so of I guess it would probably be just from a little bit of from the game / just overusage type deal, you know. So it's just we started out precautionary, and that's kind of where we're at. We're still there, so just got to get him right.
So you called it maintenance
Yeah.
yesterday, and then he's missed 2 full practices.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's we're hoping, you know, we're trying to stay positive with it, but it's one of those deals where we just got to keep an eye and see exactly where he's at on you know, the next 2 days here as we go, see where he's at.
How are you going to evaluate Khalil to see whether he's ready?
How are we? Yeah. The same way, just for the communication of you know, him letting us know, and then with Andre, our trainer, just talking it through. I feel like we're getting close. I just don't know. I don't know exactly. So that's why we're at that day-to-day deal, and hopefully it's continuing to get better each day.
Are they going to? Do you anticipate the 3 questionable guys to fly with you?
I do. Yeah. Yep.
You had told us last week that it was an hour-by-hour thing with Robinson.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's a report Saturday night, you know, that says that Robinson's ruled out, or that the team doesn't think he's going to play.
That he's what?
That he wasn't going to play.
Oh.
ESPN had something.
Yeah.
Game. How does that work? And are these determinations that are made on Sunday or on Saturday, or?
No, this was like, you know, this is Sunday. This is before the game, and so the report thing. I have no idea about that or who it was, but I just know how we work, and what I've told you with the communication part, the collaboration of us with the player, is exactly what it was, and that's how we have to go about this thing, because it is that. I mean, they're both in similar situations in regards to where they're at for being able to play.
Do you anticipate Robinson and Mack would both test it Sunday morning?
That I'm not sure. I can't give you a 100% answer on that yet. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's I feel like it'll be, again, a similar deal for us in regards to these next 2 days of just talking to the player and finding out how do you feel, and then on game day, same thing. You know, how do you feel? Let's talk about it, and then with Andre, where you know, physically, where are they at, and then let's make our decision.
As a head coach, you're going to Buffalo, backup quarterback for them. You had this situation in Miami a couple weeks ago. Are you the type of coach that brings that up, or is that the type of game that you kind of flush away?
Yeah, no, you learn in certain ways, and I think everybody understands in that situation where it was kind of a late scratch where Osweiler came in, and the way I approach it is, and just being around this game for a little while, is the mentality is it doesn't matter who's back there, and so no matter who it is, they're a professional quarterback, and they've made it to this level by being a good quarterback at some point in time, and our guys need to understand that we really don't care who the quarterback is. We want to worry about what we do, and we want to play fast, and we want to control what we control. So the Miami game feels like forever ago. Hopefully we as a team, players and coaches, learn from it, and now whatever is presented to us in Buffalo, we deal with what they give us.
With McDermott, you guys work together in Philly, right?
Yeah.
What's he like? Is a guy? Did you know him at all?
Really good guy. Yeah. I know him. I know him well. I have a lot of respect for him. I think he does things the right way. He treats people right. Everybody. I mean, he's. I know that his players will have the ultimate respect for him. When we worked together, I was a couple years as an intern, and then I worked full time in 2010 when he was a defensive coordinator, and I was a quality control coach. And so, you know, we talked a lot about life. We talked about football. And he's just a good family man that does things the right way, and I think he's a hell of a coach.
Who came in kind of the same way you did. I think he was an assistant to Andy Reid.
He was. He actually worked on the other side of the building, quote unquote. Yeah, no, not even scouting. He was in the marketing and all the not marketing, but he was in the business side. And yeah, and he got an opportunity. And I think you see with guys like him, with Coach Reid, you work hard, you show loyalty, you earn trust, and Coach Reid will take care of you. And Sean did that. He worked his way from the bottom up.
And we talked to you in the summer, I think, about Charles Leno, and you referenced his consistency. Now that you've seen him for 7 games, what kind of hallmarks of that have you seen now that he's been playing in these games?
Yeah, he's very consistent. Great pass blocker. I mean, he's well-rounded. He's really good at pass blocking, pass protection. He's great in the run game. The person, you know, in meetings, the way he is in practice, leading that huddle. He's what you ask for. He's everything you want in a tackle. And so I appreciate that. He puts in a lot of hard work. He respects this game. He respects his coaches, his teammates. He does it the right way. And we're lucky to have him.
We've talked about that group without Kyle. Is it apparent to you that Charles, Cody, and Bobby have been together for this their 3rd season now? I mean, when you're out there, can you kind of sense that?
Yeah, you can feel that. Those guys they come to work, and they got the blinders on now. They don't mess around in practice. They get together, they talk, they communicate. When their time is up and on offense and we're running plays, man, they're focused. And their communication, they talk. If they make a mistake, they figure it out why it happened on the line, and they have a really good thing going.
Mac played collegiately in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Talk to him at all about going back to a place that feels like home?
Just a little bit. We didn't talk too much, but I do know that it is, you know, that's where a lot of things got started for him, you know, and it's anytime you have those sentimental ties, emotional ties, it always means a little bit more. And so, but we didn't talk a whole lot.
Do you wonder at all if that would be an additional motivator to him trying to play, trying to argue to play, whatever it may be?
I would think it would be. Yeah, I would think. I mean, for all of us, don't you think? If we were in that situation, it would naturally. That's where you're at. So I wouldn't fault him for that.
The O-line alignment set yet? Is Cush moving over?
Not yet. We don't have that set. We feel like we know a direction that we're going, but it's not completely set. And we've been open with those guards and communicating with them. And then when the time comes, we'll let them know first, and then we'll go ahead and move forward.
Is there a body type generally that you prefer on the left side, left guard versus right, or athleticism? Any
No.
traits that are better than
No, not really. Just being able to, knowing the scheme is important, understand it, because mental mistakes can hurt you, and on any offense, in anything you do. So making sure we feel comfortable with that part of it. And then physically, every guy's a little bit different, and you may have a play that you don't do because of a guy's lack of athleticism, but you're not going to change any. We're not going to play a guy just because he can't do something.
Are you comfortable that Witzman knows the playbook?
Yeah. Yep. Totally.
You feel like Cush is back at 100% after his neck thing?
Yeah, I don't. It'd be hard to put a percent on it. I don't know that for sure, but he's ready to go, and we feel good. Collectively between him and the trainers and our coaches that if we put him out there, then we expect him to be able to play full go. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
Locker room is open.